Hi, good morning. It's bank holiday, May bank holiday. Stunning weather. I think it's going to get up to about 25 today, but it's about 9 AM in the central beacons today. And we're at I'll show you on the map a bit later. I'll just show you the route we're going to do. We're starting at one of the Brecon's Horseshoe start points. And we're probably going to do a sort of half horseshoe with a few sort of added bits and pieces. And we're just starting here by the waterfalls, which is just up from the Talybont reservoir. Got Nick with me, my mate. Alright. And yeah, we're just about to make a start. We just had a big car full of kids pull up, so we're going to just try and escape before they get on our tail, really. Not that I'm miserable, I've got kids myself, but it's just kind of wanted a day to get away from all that today, which is hopefully the plan. So this is the Brecon's Way, I think, this first part, steep bit that just goes up to Craig y Fan Ddu, I think it's called. And I'll catch you up at the top and I'll just plot out the map as well. See you in a bit. Little waterfall, nice, isn't it? A bit of the sort of first few steps up. I didn't have a shower this morning. I could go, couldn't I, quickly? I think so. Hey Adam. Like something from the Bounty advert, but just a lot less attractive.
Hey Adam, can you zoom in on that vertical takeoff over there?
Which one?
If you look over there to your left.
Oh yeah. Where do you think that's going?
Bristol Airport.
Bristol Airport, yeah. Right. Oh, it's hot already, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting so long for this weather. It's fantastic. Loads of people complain, don't they? It gets too hot. I'm not one of those people. I'm just sick of all the rain and grey skies. Right, so heading up where those people are, up towards there. So this is the Craig y Fan Ddu.
Say again?
Craig, I think it's called, I can't, oh, my Welsh is awful. Craig y Fan Ddu, something like that. I'm sort of not really very good at pronouncing that.
Well, A is A.
Yeah.
So Craig, something, Fan.
It's Van, isn't it? The F is a V.
Is it?
Yeah.
Van. Right.
Oh, my Welsh is really bad. I should go on, as I'm moving to Cardiff, I should go, maybe I'll do some Welsh lessons.
Okay.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit of an ascent to do. Just following the path up to the top. Right, we're up on the ridge now, or just the start of it. And that's the start point there down on the road. So nice little climb just to start with. And glimpse of Penavon over there. And we're going to swing around here. And that's the edge of the kind of Waun Rydd massive there. And that's where we're going up to. So yeah, in a moment I'll stop and just show you where we're going to go on the map. But beautiful views, a bit of breeze now, a little bit nicer. Gorgeous. Right, so just a quick explanation of the route. You follow this road past the Talybont reservoir, drive up the hill a bit, and you can park here by the waterfalls. And then you start the first part of the horseshoe, which is up Graig Fan Ddu, which is here, and then get up onto the ridge, Graig Fan Las, which is across to here, and then you reach the sort of main ridge, which is up there. You can see here, and this is the valley that we've come from. And that's where we've come from down there. That's the Graig Fan Ddu, and then up here, that's the Waun Rydd, I think it's pronounced, which is where we're going to go up to here. Where I've always wanted to go is this Wellington Bomber memorial site here, which I believe, from just looking at the OS map, is where hopefully there's a path that runs down there just before you get to that really steep cliff face. So anyway, we're going to try and find that, and then follow the main ridge round to Vanabig, which is there, and then from there we got the choice to go up Pen y Fan if you want. Having said that, given the bank holiday Monday, it's going to be full of crowds, what we might do, given also that it's boiling hot, is just do a half day and just come down past the reservoir through the forest and then back down to the car. So that's the sort of plan, and we'll see how we get on. Quite a nice little water feature, isn't it? It's probably quite fresh, isn't it, that water?
Should we try it?
Yeah, you could do, yeah.
Looks a little green and brown.
You get the guys that camp up here, they take like water filters.
Yeah.
Where they put it in a thing and it sort of cleans it.
Probably quite a lot of...
Oh, I've just seen a lizard.
Like sheep shit and stuff though.
Yeah. That's where we come from. Check out that for a return view. That's cool, isn't it? Got this lovely river down here as well. It's a classic Brecon beacon shape, isn't it? Where it's sort of flat top with a sort of big slope coming down. Just coming round towards the kind of main ridge up to that's the Waun Rydd up there. I believe that's how it's pronounced. So we're sort of surveying the map and the land on the way here, and I believe that we're level now with the Wellington Bomber crash site. I think it's there. Hang on. So I've lost it now. There. Yeah, there it is, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely it. So so it took a while to pick that up. Yeah, that's the plan. Just got to swing round that ridge for a bit. Always wanted to check that out. Go and have a look and go and pay some respects. Should be good. Right, so we just made it to the main ridge. There's all the summits lined up. So Vanabig and Cribbin there. It's like the pyramid, and Pen y Fan behind. It's the first time you've seen it. The last time you came with zero visibility, wasn't it? It's quite cool, isn't it?
So what am I looking at? Is that
Pen y Fan there, and there's the pyramid, which is Cribbin, and then Pen y Fan's the cliff face behind it.
I couldn't see anything.
No.
Yeah.
And that's Waun Rydd up there, so we're going to go up there. We're going to get the map out now, because the true cairn, the true summit cairn, is actually quite indistinct, and it's a very unimpressive one. So I think a lot of people actually go to the kind of false summit, but we're going to see if we can find the real one. So a bit Anaraki, but you know, when in Rome. See you in a bit. So you can see with this Waun Rydd that it's like a massif, so you know, it's a good kilometre, you know, or 1.5k all the way around it. So most people, I think, when I've seen them, have gone to this 762, but the true summit's there slightly to the left, 769. But you can see here, it's just like an expanse of nothing, really. Could get disorientating in bad weather. But this is the sort of central path. We're going to try and sort of navigate it once we get off to the... we need to get onto the actual sort of summit plateau. But yeah, it's a kind of real expanse of nothing, really. So we'll get up there and see if we can start seeing a bit more. So this is the main path that goes through the sort of Waun Rydd summit plateau, and we found this sheep trail thing here, vague path up to that, what looks like the highest point. So looking at the map, I think that that's hopefully it. So we'll let you know in a minute.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so here it is. Could this be a cairn I see before? You should have bought some whiskey here.
I was thinking a little,
Yeah, a bit hot though, isn't it?
yeah, some sort of bar at the top would have been sufficient.
Yeah, so as you can see, this is a cairn, summit cairn. It's actually one of the Brecon Beacon summits I hadn't ticked off, which is good. But we can assure you this is genuinely the correct. This is genuinely the correct summit. 769, not the false one. Only have proper map reading around here. Anyway, so this is it. Fairly unimpressive summit, but if you look, it's sort of a vast expanse of nothingness. But look at the view. Down to this lake here. I think that's Langor's Lake. Yeah, it is. If that's how it's pronounced. And then you've got Hay Bluff and the Lord Hereford's Knob over there. And then swinging round, you've got the kind of main ridge of the Black Mountains, Sugarloaf Mountains, Torafol, I think it is, that's just up from the Talybont reservoir. And then swinging round, you've got the main ridge of the Central Peak. It's a pretty cool summit, isn't it, really?
It's amazing. Wow.
So we're going to check out a couple of more areas on this Waun Rydd massif, and then walk down towards the main ridge this way. Catch you on the next bit. So this is the 762, which is the false summit, and that's where we've come from, where that runner's going. So the one I'm trying to find is sort of around. Yeah, the 76 is around here. I think it's called Carn Pica, which is like a big beehive-shaped cairn, and it's got a view of Talybont Reservoir. So that's what we're going to try and find. We kind of going back on ourselves really from the circular walk, but we thought, you know, getting one more cairn in. You can't get enough cairns in, can you, really? The more the merrier. So we're going to go and see if we can find that one. Wow, look, here we are. This is the Carn Pica, and it looks like a sort of kiln, doesn't it, or like a big beehive. And it's probably the most impressive cairn in the Brecon Beacons, I would say. But look at the view. I've never been here before. I kind of just decided to come here because I just googled it, and then I decided that it was like such a cool place to go. So yeah, look at Talybont Reservoir, Torafol, I think it's called, and then that's the ridge that you can get up to here from the reservoir. Look at that. I guess that's probably Brecon down there, I would have thought. Would have thought so. All the Black Mountains. Quite a lot of heat haze today. It's cool, isn't it?
So what is this cairn?
Well, I think it doesn't do anything. It just is a sort of way marker.
All right.
But it's well, I think it's scaly because it's Scottish, pile of stones, I think. But they're good in bad visibility because you can sort of mark that you're on the right track. Wow, amazing view. I'd well recommend coming here, it's fantastic. And the other thing, Nick, is how many people we've seen? Handful of people?
So that runner.
We've seen like one runner and sort of 4 proper walkers and a couple, and that's it. So, you know, think at Pen y Fan today, it's going to be horrific, isn't it? It'll be like 100 people on the summit queuing to get past people. Just come here. It's not worth it. Just come here, and you can have the whole. We got the whole of this to ourselves. Yeah, I'm going to sit here, take the view in for a bit, and then crack on. Just walking now towards the Wellington Bomber Memorial, which is off the sort of side of Waun Rydd. It's a little kind of indistinct path, really. That's just down from the main summit plateau, and you can see the memorial there is just under the cliff face. So probably about 20 minutes or so and we'll be there. So yeah, I've always wanted to check that out. There's quite a few crash sites in the Brecon beacons, and if you Google it, there's a really good website that tells you where they're all positioned. So yeah, we're going to check out my first one. This is it, the memorial. You can see the wreckage strewn over the mountain face. It's all from the Wellington Bomber. I think it was a Canadian aircrew. Canadian aircrew. Another section of it down here. Amazing it's still here from the 1940s. Let's pick it up. Bits of sort of wrecked fuselage and things. It looks like a landing gear, I think. Some more bits down there. All those poor men, we'll pay our respect. Pretty tragic thing to happen, terrible. I guess, you know, if you have a technical fault, or I don't know if they lost navigation or something and came down in bad weather. Yeah, it's very sad, but just amazing that all the debris is still here. Right, so we're going to head on now back to where we came, and then up that way there onto the main ridge, and we'll see you when we're up there. So we're back on the main sort of central beacons ridge. What a view, eh? I love this view with all the peaks lined up, all lined up in a row. And yeah, we're walking in that direction. By the back of this one here, there's like a huge bowl that looks like an asteroid sort of crater. It's like a huge asteroid has sort of smashed into it, and we're going to walk around that. That looks really cool. So we'll see you when we're up there. So cool, isn't it? These valleys. That's the return. That's the Waun Rydd there. Got a big sort of dome-shaped mass. Really nice, well marked out path. Done the horseshoe, the full horseshoe before, but it was a long time ago. It's a pretty good walk. But today we're sort of doing a half horseshoe, but we've incorporated the sort of memorial and the Waun Rydd thing that extended the walk a bit, so it's quite good. I think this huge crater's just around here. I think we're at the edge of it. Yeah, I love this. Look at that. Amazing, isn't it? Right, we're going to press on over to here. Ridgeline here, and there's a road down at the bottom of Cribbin that takes you sort of back, but what we're going to do is, I'll just point it out here, is that we're going up towards Van der Beek, which is easy to, I haven't been up there before because I usually bypass it on the way to Pen y Fan, but we're going to go up this ridge here and do that summit because I haven't done that one before. So yeah, that should be good. I think it's meant to be pretty good views up there. So worth checking out. And then think about hopping down off there and then return journey to car park. So we hit some of the tourist crowds. We're on the ridge towards Vanabig. You can see up there Cribbin Summit, and Pen y Fan is rammed. It is rammed, there's loads up there. So we've been good so far, avoiding the crowds really. Look at this. It's amazing. Right, I think we're nearly there. Just on Vanabig Summit now, the last peak point of the day, last peak of the day. Panorama. There's a sort of famous diving board here that you can have photos on that. That's it there.
I'm terrified of heights. If I get the dog in with me as well, I'm like... Thank you.
It's a sheer cliff face.
It would work slightly better, wouldn't it?
That's a really cool place. Oh, it's pretty crowded up there, so we're just coming off it now. This is the bit where you meet the sort of coal between here and Cribbin, and then you've got the road that goes run down towards the reservoir down here. How are you getting on, mate?
I'm fine, man.
You good?
Yeah, real easy.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
How many K have we done on your watch?
1 minute. We're at 12.3 kilometres.
12, yeah.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a sandwich.
Yeah, we stopped for a bit, yeah. Fairly civilised. Yeah, and a pee, yeah. Fairly civilised distance, yeah. Cool. Right. Yeah, nice bit of breeze. So, yeah, just coming off now. This is the straight road that goes down to the reservoir. You can hear a cuckoo in the distance. There's the reservoir bridge there. And that's it really. So on the way back, we've got to sort of swing around the forest, and that's the forest edge there. I've got to swing around there, and yeah, we'll catch you. I think we reached the Brecon Mountain Railway. We'll catch you when we get. Yeah, we just stopped to admire the colours actually. It's a really amazing contrast of so many different hues, aren't there? Of like green and contrast against the blue sky. That's the return bit of the full horseshoe, which I've done before, and that's quite steep, that bit. It's good fun going down there. Yeah, just so nice to be out in amazing weather. It's great. There you go. This is what I was trying to find, the Brecon Mountain Railway. I don't know if it's still in use. I'll have to sort of Google it or something when I get back, but it looks all new and modern there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Must be a kind of Snowdon type thing, but yeah, I mean, I guess you can get a train to here and then walk up to the summit from here. So just on the road now. That's the start point there. The just there, at the bottom of there. So we've got to paragliders. Yeah. See if we can pick those up.
4, 5.
There are some paragliders there somewhere.
6.
Yeah, quite a lot. So probably another 20 minutes, I think, back to the car. But it's been a really good day, isn't it? It's been cool. Right, one more little ascent to do, and that's it. Right, we're back at the car park. It's got really busy now. You can see it's just down there. What did you think, Nick? Enjoyed it?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Cool. Right at the start point, we're going to do another one sometime soon. Hope you enjoyed that. A bit of light humour and things, and well recommended route actually. What was it? What's the watch saying? 5 hours and.
Yeah, 4 hours and 52 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just under 5 hours then.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we might make it to 19 kilometres.
19.
It's a bit late starting this thing as well.
Yeah. So about 19k in just 5 minutes, under 5 hours. So, and we had one break, didn't we? About 1 10-minute break. So yeah, not bad. Quite doable, enjoyable. See you again.